wonder is inflation at home? What's it be now?
Hi, everybody.
I look tiny.
Sit up.
He's got to sit up like a big guy. Hi, everyone. It's the Jimm
And Dave.
beer
Beer
review.
review.
See, I thought we were going to put Chris in there or something.
You thought wrong.
I am?
We're going to introduce him after we do our thing.
Okay, let's try
Try
it
it
again.
one more time. Hi, everybody.
It's the Jimm
And Dave.
Beer Review.
And special guest reviewer, Chris.
Yes.
How you doing, Chris? Say hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Chris. That's enough.
You
Oh,
did
Dave,
not-
what's on tap for this beer review?
You have everything in front of you, so why don't you speaketh?
I will speaketh. We have Flipside IPA from the venerable craft brewing company, Sierra Nevada. Now, this is a red IPA.
Does it have a date on it?
It does.
It does? Not?
It does not.
Okay, well then it's
But just-
Red
it's just a
IPA?
seasonal thing.
It's
then.
a red IPA.
Does that mean you can only have it on
If
planes
it has
that
a
fly
date on the
overnight?
top, you
Right.
can keep it
Now,
more than a
if you
year.
guys want to just look away for a second, I'm going to show people up here.
Oh,
It's got a big tree on there. Okay.
Eclipse.
Thank you. Now it says Flipside Red IPA is a rebuttal to the mild-mannered beers of summer. Tropical fruit and citrus hop flavors from the use of whole cone citra, Simcoe, and
Yay,
Centennial
Simcoe. He
hops
doesn't like Simcoe.
are the perfect notes for this in-between season. And on the front it says Flipside Red IPA features robust. It says the same thing on the back. Thank you very
Can
much
I
for repeating
see
that.
that thing over there? That
Absolutely.
iPad?
I'll show you my thing in a second.
Not your thing. I want to see the iPad. No, not that.
All right.
You wouldn't be able to do that anyway.
Why don't you make
just
yourself
have
useful and pour everybody a little bit?
that. Okay, there we go.
Now, just so you know, it says here on the website, it says, just when it feels like the dog days of summer will never end, suddenly the switch is flipped. The air gets cooler, and it's clear that autumn is on its way. Now, featuring a ruby red hue, restrained malt body, and abundant tropical fruit and citrus hop flavors from the use of the ones we just mentioned, this is the perfect beer for fall, they claim. And they even have some experimental hops in here, which we're not going to get into. Blah, 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 blah.
What's
Okay.
the IPA, the ABV?
Well, Dave, I'm glad you asked that
SRM?
because the alcohol content is 6.2 alcohol by
not bad.
volume. The beginning gravity is 14.8 Plato. The ending gravity is 3.2 Plato.
Does it have the,
The bitterness units, IBU, is 55.
oop, there's a tad bit.
They use ale yeast. The bittering hops are Bravo. Malts are two-row pale, wheat, caramel, chocolate, blah, blah, blah. Food pairings. Asian spice dishes. Steak fajitas.
Steak fajitas.
Cheese is Port Salut or other lightly
Fajitas.
tangy cheese. And dessert would be a caramel-based desserts.
Right
So
on.
that sounds really
I
good.
said steak fajitas.
Excellent. All right.
Could've had
So,
this
Chris,
right
now
there.
that you're new to the whole beer experience, this is what we do. First, we like to examine and look at it. And this has a very darker sort of lower than
reddish
middle
hue.
of
Is it a
the
ruby red
SRM.
Ruby red.
I do
color,
believe it's
yes.
more brownish, I
Yeah,
think.
that's kind of what I thought.
So not
It
so
all
red.
depends what
Light.
light you look. You look at that big light over there.
Yeah, there's a light over there. If you do the light, there's some red in there.
Yeah,
No,
that's red.
You know, the head is a little caramel
The head's
colored.
gone away a little bit, but you sniff it,
Smells like an IPA.
hear it. Does it snap? Like
No,
snap,
don't let
crackle,
crackles
pop,
lie. I think we
cookies?
let
No,
it go
stop
too
it.
long. Smells good.
Yeah,
We're just going to jump right into this.
there you go.
We're about to pop Chris's beer review cherry.
Oh my God! Cheers! Cheers! Here we go.
Cheers. That's not bad. Now, you know, Chris has learned the secret about good beer reviews. If you want to look thin,
Hang
get
around a bunch
behind
of
two fat guys. This is like
You guys have
he's
Rodney
darn great
Dangerfield, man.
petite.
Hey,
I'll tell you.
You hang around with fat
My
guys.
wife, let me tell you, worst cook in the world. I mean, those toast have bones, okay? All right. Anyway, back to the beer.
Disclaimer: have you had this before?
I have, and I liked it, and I like this too.
I don't think I've had this before.
It's light. It's not overly berry. There is some bitterness on the back end.
Well, the bitterness is not fully balanced for bitterness in this.
The bitterness is not
There's
balanced.
some
with the
bitterness. There's some bitterness.
Great. Now we have here is the Bill Cosby of beer reviews.
There's
Not
some
Bill
bitterness
Cosby.
beers that
Bing
go
Crosby.
well because the ingredients go well together and they gel. And then there's some beers where the bitterness is not exactly done right.
I didn't get any gel in mine.
No gel? That's
No.
too bad. I like my gel.
Now back to Bing Crosby. Beer. Okay. Well, my thoughts on the flavor, like I said, a little bitter on the back end.
Okay.
Easy drinking. I think this is a perfect fall beer. I'm going to give this 7.5 out of 10.
Whoa. Really?
I like it a lot.
Really?
Well, this is the first beer of the night, so you have to remember that usually I'll give
we
it.
were drinking before this.
Yeah, it's the first reviewed beer.
First, no.
Reviewed on camera.
That was the
beer.
afternoon. It's after 6 o'clock now. This is the first beer of the night.
Okay, technically, yes. It was only 3 hours ago, but...
Right, that was a long time. It might as well be yesterday for all of us.
Oh, for us, it might as well be 3 years ago.
And we once reviewed the same beer unknowingly twice, and when it was our first beer, we gave it an extra half a point.
I like doing that.
So this might actually be a 7 to 10.
We've reviewed beers and then reviewed them again and went and not knowingly went to the Untapped app and found the same one. Because when you go to the Untapped app, it sometimes shows you the same exact rating you gave it the last time.
Right. So, Chris, what are your thoughts on the flavor now that you're becoming a beer reviewer?
Well, I don't feel comfortable giving it on a numeric scale because I don't. This being the first one that I'm reviewing, so
well,
it's hard to say what's a 1.
What
or
was the
10.
best beer you ever had?
But
what was the worst?
I would drink this again. Let's put it that way.
What's the best beer you
I
ever
would
had?
buy this beer.
What's your favorite
Okay, that's
beer?
good.
What's your favorite beer? Say what?
I'm not going to say that on camera
Why? We do.
because you guys are like beer connoisseurs. You're
No,
gonna be like,
we
well,
in the beginning.
No,
we
listen,
said,
there's no judgments here.
there is, but if you get Budweiser more than
Yeah,
one,
right.
you're out. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I couldn't say that with a straight face. I'm sorry. No, seriously, you can tell us. It's fine. No, it's
I like
really-
Pilsner, so it's
fine.
things
Pilsner's
like
good.
Stella and
Stella Arturo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Bad.
get out. Get out now.
If you say
No, it's
Budweiser, you're out the door right now.
I was about to say.
Out the door.
Out and see. See, let me spaghetti, you're still
No.
No, just kidding. That's
I'm
fine.
not.
Whatever you like is
But-
fine. Stella! Anyway, blah, 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 blah.
I give
blah,
this
blah.
a 6.
Wah, wah, wah. You drank it all
Maybe
pretty
a
fast.
6. That's because I'm thirsty. It's
Mm.
not bad. I would drink
All right,
this
fine, I'll give it
beer.
a 7.
I would not buy this beer.
I'd buy this beer.
If it was in a sample pack.
I
which you
bought it
got
in a
this
sample
from,
pack.
I would buy it.
Okay, I'd buy it in a sample.
But
If
pack.
you were
I-
stranded on an island and you
Okay.
hadn't drank anything in
I would
72
drink
hours,
this all
you
the
would drink it?
time. All the
Okay.
time. all
Basically,
the
if it's
time.
free, he'll take it. All right,
It's
so
like
there
this.
you have
It's
it.
like this. If there was a case of this sitting there and a case of Budweiser, I'd say this every time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Never
Absolutely. So it's not too bad.
Budweiser and water, I drink the water.
I think this is a fine seasonal. I look forward to having it again next year.
Budweiser, you suck.
You know what? If you didn't have the Simcoe in it, it'd probably be better, I imagine.
I don't know what's wrong with Simcoe.
I don't know. Every time I have
I
a beer
don't
with
even know
Simcoe,
what
it's
Simcoe
awful.
is.
It's a type of hop.
Oh, okay.
It's a. And I've noticed some.
I thought it was
are
a
okay.
website.
Well, it is. Simcoe.com.
Simcoe is a website?
Yeah, it's where they have the standard
I just
issued
blew
memory
mine.
company.
No, Simcoe.
Yeah,
I never heard of it.
standardized.
Memory? You
internalized
mean
memory.
talking about memory computers?
Yeah, computers.
Oh,
Computer?
that was crucial for me.
Hello-
I get it, crucial.
hello,
Memory
computer.
crucial for me. Crucial. That's crucial.
Sorry, we like to do non sequiturs in the middle of this thing.
Yes.
All right, so there you have it. Well, listen, thank you very much. We always like to give you a little standard disclaimer, and Chris, you may or may not know this, but the Surgeon General of the United States says that pregnant women should not drink alcohol due to the risk of birth defects. If you've been drinking, don't operate heavy machinery. That includes driving a vehicle, and
Cause
drinking too
birth
much can
defects.
cause health problems. So, you know what? Watch out. You might turn out like, somebody
Hey.
who drinks too much beer.
I worked out.
Yes,
Okay.
we do that. And listen, the reason we do this and the reason we get more
So
people
you don't
drinking
have
beers.
to. No, I'm sorry.
The reason we're giving beer to Chris is so you don't have to. No, I'm just kidding. The reason we don't try all these new beers is we believe that you should drink great beers
And have a good laugh or two.
with your friends.
Yes.
And now I have 2 friends.
Yes.
So I'm really moving up in the world.
Yes. I've
Don't you
doubled
be
it.
my friend too? Subscribe to my channel.
Yes, please. Give me a like.
I like,
Please.
thumbs up, thumbs down.
Subscribe. How hard is it to go click?
Yeah.
Click.
What? We're too good? You're not good enough to click for us?
Click.
What's the matter for you?
I click over you.
And feel free to share. And any other needless plugs we want to do?
No.
For Twitter? No? Okay, fine.
Okay, you can do that. Okay, I'm Kilroy88 on Untapped. I'm Call31 on Twitter. I'm Kilroy88 on Facebook.
I
There you
am
go.
Jimm Ret, Jimmret at Twitter, and pretty much the same other places too. Blah, 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 blah. Enough of that. Let's go. We got more beer to review. Coming up next.
More beer.
More beer. Another beer review. Say bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.